Well, here we are, out in the wilds of Alaska, under the tarp. It's drizzling a little. I've been kind of a weather wuss. But what we got Area 52 session IPA. Yeah, got aliens on it. Yeah. Let's see. Broken Tooth Brewing. I'm sure we've had this before. No aliens were involved in the making of this beer. Well, at least not that we'll admit to. Area 52 is in the middle ground between hoppiness and happiness. It is a dimension of drinkability. Its golden body gives way to fruity hot notes that are out of this world. And we got this IBU 52, 5.2 alcohol. Also served and sold at our establishments, Moose Tooth Pub and Pizzeria, and the Bear Tooth Theater Pub and Grill. Brewed in Anchorage. It's got kind of a nice paper label too, because I've dropped it and it's like got some dents but didn't break. Fuel for your next Alaskan adventure. Yeah, not bad. Not overly fruity, a little hoppy, but not overdoing it. 50 IBU, I don't know. It's not really bitter. So, yeah, not bad. And if any aliens show up, I can give them one of these. They'll like it. We'll drink this in honor of disclosure. So, speaking of disclosure, we'll gripe about comments. So I got this video, and it's like 3-4 years old probably. Me helping with this guy that he couldn't get his car started. Well, it had an interlock, and yeah, I could smell liquor. So he wasn't going to go anywhere. Because it was telling him he was hot. And then it locked him out, which means, you got to go through the rigmarole, because, they got evidence that you got in your car drinking and tried to start it. That's not a good thing when you're on that. So, I get a commenter. People with ignition interlocks are the safest drivers, but yet you have all these potheads racing like it's a racetrack and road rage. Potheads road raging. Yeah, I hadn't commented back to this guy yet or anything, A couple hours later, there's another post from him. I'm so sick and tired of these people with interlock devices. So I thought, well, guy, you don't like drunk drivers. No. In their cars is embarrassing. You have to have sober people ramming into you for non-alcoholic, drug-related like this guy sounds on the effing camera. Fucking really, man? Pretty much. So, I've automatically deduced that, you know what, this guy's got an interlock. And I bet you it's locked his ass out his car before. Then we got another one. You're only trying to go to work, and it halts your whole life. Stops bills, rent, license, insurance rates. All the whole time you're probably the safest driver in the world. No, you got busted and arrested for driving while under the influence of alcohol. You're a risk to public safety and yourself. Yes, it is designed to be an embarrassment, an inconvenience, so possibly people like you that cannot take responsibility for their actions will go, that was a real pain in the ass, I don't want to do it again. But I digress. And yeah, I commented, and you know, I like the GTA. It's like, I'm sorry, you know what? Potheads, yeah, they're road raging and driving crazy, like on GTA 5 and eating pizza. Worst thing potheads are doing is teabagging people on COD if they get a kill. Give me a fucking break, you know. But you come over to my house and, you know, you pull up in your glass ass house, roll in here and start throwing frickin' stones, frickin', you know, like drug addict, you know, what is this drug related like this guy sounds on the fucking camera. You rolled into my house, and then I go check out your freaking page, and there you are crying that your interlock don't work. And then there's a video where you're crying because they're towing your car because your interlock don't work. Take some responsibility. I'm just using this as kind of case in point. I mean,
CPR in progress and a silver vehicle behind the extended stay.
Narcan to the rescue. Oh, see what the instructions are here in a minute. Yeah, it's a little drizzly out. Scattered showers. It started to clear up, and then the wind changed, and then the clouds kind of rolled back in. Yeah, like mid to high 30s. Of course, we're about out on this one. Gonna have to go grab another. Responding.
Control copies, engine 31, medic 3 responding. Sounds like the patient is waking up now. He's been given 3 Narcan. So we started CPR, but he's awake now.
How would I guess?
Extended stay in a silver car.
I'm like psychic.
Copies behind the extended stay in a silver car. Patient's waking up.
Narcan to the rescue. Yeah, how'd I guess? You know, it's like Mr. Commenter. You know, how'd I guess? Definitely a bad habit to have from the sounds of things. Yeah, that's one of the places they are housing people. Yeah, and plus it's kind of, I don't know, a depressed area now, so that's where a lot of people are camping out because they ran most people out of downtown here. Of course, they slack off in the winter time, but during tourist season, you can't have people sleeping in the streets. It don't look good. Don't look good when you ventilate them in the middle of the street too, with the tourists all over the damn place. It really makes the bleeding hearts go wild.
Powers, bear, described as a juvenile bear, is getting into the garbage and has it strewn about.
Strewn about. Juvenile bear, teaching them bad habits. Parents do that. Whether they're humans or bears, teach them bad habits. Because he learned that. Just like them cubs in that video a few weeks back of mine. The mother and cubs in the trash. He's teaching them. Teach your kids. Don't teach them bad habits. A sip for Poseidon. And like any good pirate, we got captain's wafers. Arg! We've asked their matey. Damn. Got the lighter hiding in the glove. No wind all of a sudden. Water's like glass. Temperature has dropped like a frickin' rock. I've seen reports of people committing suicide over the election. I mean, we have a serious problem with mainstream media, brainwashing, and the mental health of our country. These people latch onto these feel-good ideas. Well, they're ideals. They're not even ideas. You look at mainstream media. Oh, the election. The whole thing revolved around abortion. No, you gotta be kidding me. Main thing, it revolved around people's empty refrigerators and the stuff they're buying, and the fact that we're funding all these wars, and the fact that we have natural disasters and people in need, and in turn they are just kind of, oh well. North Carolina, Maui. What did Maui ever get? If anybody's from Maui, tell me if they ever helped you in any way. Because I ain't heard nobody saying, yeah. All I've heard is people getting the runaround. Store the lighter in the palm. Yeah. The wind has picked up quite a bit, but the sky is cleared. It's getting cold as hell. You can't tell from my breath. But yeah, I got the Pleiades out here. There's Orion, Arcturus. We got all sorts of stuff going down up there. Maybe we'll get some Area 52 action here. I'll look at it this way. They show up, want to be cool, hang out, that's no problem. But they start trying to do the weird probing shit. Game's on, bud. I mean, I could use one of them flying saucer thingies. And them suckers look pretty feeble to my ass. Every report I've seen is like, other than the lizard dudes, them lizard dudes seem kind of badass, but the rest of the little bobble-headed gray dude, you ain't gonna stand a chance. It's like me up against a chimpanzee or a gorilla or something. Ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I can't stay out of the dumpster. That's some interesting looking material. Huh. Someone got 7 years bad luck. What we got the other end? Toilet seat. A boot. Hey, a backgammon board. And some type of, looks like electronic gizmo. That's possibly a compass. Well, I got a backgammon board and a backpack. I didn't get to check that stick out. Yeah, there's a tweaker cabin seat there too and shit. But yeah, there's like paint or something. Oh well. Yeah, and that was a compass.